Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name's Max, and we're here with a Pauper challenge. And I'm going to be playing this blue-white Evoke brew. Excited to get into this one. This is, I think, my favorite brew that I've ever built. This is, I think, the best brew I've ever built, having some really good results. Recently just got the 5.0 with the brew. But for anyone who follows my YouTube channel or now my Twitch as well, it's youtube.com/snapbolt and it's Twitch TV/snapbolt games. If you follow either of those, I haven't made any content for about 2 weeks. And the reason is, unfortunately, I had a breakthrough case of COVID. I am vaccinated and I'm very careful. I'm very conscious about social distancing, but I still got COVID. So it's been rough. I'm pretty healthy overall. I'm young enough. I am vaccinated, and I still got COVID, and I was out with like flu-like symptoms for about 2 weeks. And I just did not feel up to making content. So I can't say enough. Just thankfully, I was vaccinated. I can't imagine how bad it is for people who are not vaccinated, who are immunocompromised, who are, older, have other health issues, maybe are a smoker. So that is why I've been out. I'm feeling a little bit better now. I am still pretty lethargic, pretty fatigued from the virus. So maybe a little less energy than usual, but man, it's been a rough 2 weeks. So I'm definitely on the mend. I'm definitely on the mend. That's funny. I haven't heard anybody say on the mend till like a couple days ago since I've started to get better, and my fiance started to say, "Oh, you're on the mend, you're on the mend," and I've never heard that before. But I am on the mend. I'm getting better, and we're gonna get into a popper challenge here, which starts in about 3 minutes. So we have time for a deck tech. But again, I'm so glad I was vaccinated. I strongly encourage anybody out there who isn't vaccinated to get vaccinated, just because it was so rough for me, and I can't imagine how bad it would have been otherwise. So starting to stream again, yeah, getting back into it. Let's go. This is Blue White Evoke. This is the newest build. I've actually been playing a lot when I've been sick. I just haven't felt up to recording, so I've been playing a ton. And let's get right into this deck tech. So a couple changes I've made, I think, since the last time. Really moving away from Stonehorn Dignitary. We had two main, two side for a while, and now I'm down to just one in the sideboard, zero in the main deck. And the reason for that is originally when I built the deck, it was when Chatterstorm was legal, and I thought Stonehorn was like one of the best tools to fight them. But even in other matchups like Boggles, Elves, a lot of times I find like trying to get to the Stonehorn lock is just not good enough. So I don't really like think Stonehorn's the way to go, so I've moved away from that. And against the Fey decks, it's just really not that strong, doesn't provide that much value. So we've moved to more like interaction and cantrips and moving away from Stonehorn Dignitary. Right now, the cantrip suite is 4 Ponder, 3 Preordain, 2 Brainstorm for a total of 9 cantrips. The Brainstorms have been good in the leagues I've played them in, so that's been nice. We're on 3 Journey, 1 O-Ring. Hey, Strange Blood, thanks for following. Appreciate that. Um, and one last breath main honestly has been instrumental. This card being able to loop it in the late game has been really, really good. Actually a good main deck card against burn because the game four is often like too much for them to deal with. Like when you just last breath throw in Muldrifter after you've already drawn 4 cards off of it. Um, I hate it when Magic Online does this. Can be really strong. So Last Breath has just been really nice. One main, one side. This is also just a nice card I found against the fairy decks because they try to ninja you early, and it gives you one more answer along with the journeys to that ninja just getting it off the board. 2 Counterspell, 1 Prohibit, 1 Dispel, still the Counterspell suite. And I guess I should have started with this. If you're not familiar with the deck, this deck is just an Angelic Renewal Ephemerate deck. And these pair really well with our Evoke creatures, Muldrifter and Soul of Migration. So you just basically try to flicker these Evoke creatures in and out with Renewal and Ephemerate. And then you have a late game of Archaeomancer Ephemerate, and you have a couple late to dinners to go with the Archaeomancers and the Evoke creatures just to have like insane inevitability in the late game. 1 Palace Sentinels, I think having at least one way to take the Monarch in the 75 is really crucial. And then 3 Journey, 1 O-Ring, I've liked that split. Um, Kind of like 4 Journey might be better, but it is nice like against decks like Boggles to like where you don't want Journey but you do want O-Ring. It's nice to just be able to leave the O-Ring in. This also deals with stuff like Pestilence or their Journey to Nowheres and can just do some pretty cool stuff. So I think as the fourth Journey, O-Ring is better. In the sideboard, made some changes as well. Let me move this over so we can all see it a bit better. Um, Hey, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate anybody following me on here or on YouTube slash Snap YouTube slash Snapvolt. Um, Two relics. I really wanted these to fight against decks like Tron and like the familiars type like combo decks. So I think these are going to be pretty key. I was like thinking about a third Hydroblast and going one relic because I don't know if you always want to, but this is also a combo with your deck, like with Archaeomancer, getting rid of like your own graveyard is bad, but I still think this is the best graveyard hate in the format, and it's just worth it. You can time it so you mess them up more than you mess yourself up. So I think Relic is really good. Two Hydroblast, a second Dispel, and a Negate. I really like that. Um, Down to three Dust to Dust just to make room for other stuff. The one Stonehorn, I think it still is nice to have access to at least one. The second Last Breath, like I mentioned. Dawnbringer Cleric's been a really strong card. I've liked it a lot more than Lone Missionary. The Destroy Enchantment is super relevant. It's also, the Destroy Enchantment's good against burn because you can just kill the curse. And the gain 2 is still solid. So I really like the two Dawnbringer Clerics. I like the second Last Breath. And this card, Holy Light, has way overperformed. One, it gives you an out to be able to like beat elves essentially. So I like two Holy Lights. And I think this card is also going to be really key in beating a lot of the fairy decks, especially mono blue Fae, but also good against blue black and blue red Fae. Just being able to kill like spell stutter sprites plus like the miscreants or the fairy seers is just so critical. It doesn't kill any of your own stuff. It's an instant. This card has been key, and this has really hilarious, crazy old art. So really like this Holy Lights. They've been great. And as far as Dawnbringer Clerics and Hydroblasts, I would want a third Hydroblast maybe against Affinity to have more answers to a Tog. But I've played against, like I said, I've been playing a lot. I've probably played against Burn, I don't know, 10 to 15 times. And I actually just yesterday lost once. So I've beaten Burn almost every single time I've played it. I think this deck has a very good matchup against Burn. Doesn't look like we have that much life gain, but between actually Tranquil Cove, Last Breath, and Late to Dinner especially, like the food tokens matter a lot. Like there's so many situations where you go like, I don't know, T3 Evoke Moldrifter, T4 Late to Dinner after playing like a Journey on two, and then you just like crack the food and you're so far ahead at that point. You've already drawn cards, and then you like can set up like Archaeomancer, get back Late to Dinner again, and then like it's just like actually like a lot of just like slow life gain combined with the counterspell usually is enough. And yeah, I just saw somebody in chat talking about the new lands. These are so sick. Honestly, I was gonna play Blue Red Fae. I was thinking about playing Blue Red Fae, but then you have to play the snow lands and you don't get to play these. I'm kind of joking, but honestly, these lands are so sick. I think I really like them. I've like been playing the like they are sick. I gotta start doing that more like in game. Sick. So let's see. That's basically the deck tech. 21 lands. We have an extra fetch land that we used to have. Three Ashburns, two Terramorphic expanse lands. Three Chanceries have been really nice. Four Tranquil Cove, and honestly, Tranquil Cove, the gain one is super relevant. It's way more relevant than you think. Um, yeah, so this deck is sweet. You're asking about new cards. I don't think any new cards for this deck. Obviously, I would be playing them if I thought they would be good. No MID cards for this deck, but there is a lot of cards I do like from MID. We'll get more into that later, but let's. I think we're about to. Oh, we're already started. Oh my God, is this the challenge? Am I like 5 minutes late to the challenge? Pauper challenge. Oh my God. I thought. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is something else. This is like. Did I join the challenge with the wrong deck? Oh no. We joined with an old. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. This sucks. Oh my god. See? This is definitely the challenge, Pauper challenge. R.I.P. I'm pissed right now. There's no. This is an old Stompy list. I don't even know what list I'm on. I mean, this hand's actually pretty good. Oh no. Fucking A. Yep. Let's look at our deck at least. We're not. This is such an old version of the deck. I mean, this list actually isn't that bad for this challenge. Oh man. I mean, I'm gonna play the challenge because there's no way for me to get reimbursed now. I can ask for reimbursement maybe because I joined with the wrong deck, but I guess we're gonna try to play it out. This actually with the three river boa, this is kind of like where I want to be. Oh, I just wanted to show off blue white evoke. I would not want to play the Groff version because the blue black Fae is so popular right now, and we're probably playing against blue black Fae right now. This is so funny. I've joined leagues with the wrong deck, but maybe we'll play like blue white evoke in between rounds because this deck should be really fast. So that should give us time to play blue white evoke in between rounds. This hand is sick. Oh my god. Okay, well I haven't played Stompy for a long time. Thanks, Barf. I don't know if you're just joining, but we joined with the wrong deck. I tried to play Blue White Evoke, and we joined with we joined with Stompy. Honestly, this deck is probably pretty well positioned, and this hand is pretty good. 8 power turn two on the play, attacking for 4 on turn two. Oh man, this is hilarious. I'm just pissed because I wanted to show off Blue White Evoke. I think Blue White Evoke specifically. Oh man, I would rather play against Blue Black. Blue White I think has a good matchup against Blue Black Fae because Angelic Renewal is so good against the removal. If you resolve Angelic Renewal on 2, then you just get to like evoke Mole Drifters. They have to counter them still, and if you start resolving Mole Drifters, like there's nothing they can really do. Like their removal is not good against Angelic Renewal, and then you can just go for Ephemerate. And if they have to like spend a removal to stop that, you already have Angelic Renewal out. Yeah, let me update the title of the stream here. Let's see. With okay, we updated the stream title here. Okay. Oh, geez, Hunger? Hunger is actually a really nice draw. We can just Hunger to +1/+1 to kill the Augur. What did they revealed? They revealed Ponder. All right, so let's untap our Nettle Sentinel. And then attack with everything. Probably just put a +1/+1 counter. I could just save this though. Go for the +3/+3. This is close. I think I like just killing the Augur of Bolas here. They're gonna block a 1/1 here, and I think I just go for +1/+1. Untap the Nettle Sentinel, kill the Augur of Bolas, still hit for 6 damage down to 10, and have a huge board. Okay, let's just pass. Man. It's funny because it's funny that it queued us up with Stompy and I didn't select their correct deck. Um, this is actually like considering it just gave us a random deck from my account. There's so many worse decks it could have given than Stompy. Um, so at least we have like a chance to do well with this. Like they're gonna bolt this. Yeah. Okay. They're still in kind of a rough spot, especially if we draw any like Savage Swipe or extra Rancor or even just like any creatures. Yeah, this is a weird You at Evoke deck. If you are just joining, again, we joined the challenge with the wrong deck, so I'm pretty upset. I really wanted to show off Blue White Evoke. Also, like, I guess I just got carried away during the deck tech because we joined like 5 minutes late. I didn't even realize the challenge started. Doesn't really matter for time with this deck, but oh man, it's just so annoying. All right, let's just attack with everything. If they want to trade for Ranger, that's fine, and then I'll just play a 2/2. They only have 4 cards in hand, and yeah, they're trading and going down to 4, and I'm gonna have a bunch of lethal creatures here. So this looks good. 4 power trample and 2/2/2s. Obviously, Riverbow is where we want to be. I'm really glad. I'm pretty sure we're on a triple Riverboa version of the deck, which is definitely where we want to be for this challenge. Because there's going to be so much fairy decks. Like the fairy decks are really good. So I think we're actually pretty well positioned against Fae. So yeah, looking decent. I'm actually just going to attack with Burning Trees and not let them spell stutter this Rancor because this is already lethal and they don't have red mana up. So they might just have to flash and spell stutter to block, and then I can just main 2, just play a Rancor. Yeah, exactly. This is why you definitely don't want to play Rancor there. Um, in the first main phase and let them spell stutter and get value because now they go to 2, and now we can just resolve this. And I think I should play the land. I'm not sure. I can still lose this, but we're looking to be in a good spot. This deck is just not nearly as fun to play as Blue White Evoke. But again, we can play Blue White Evoke in between rounds because this deck finishes rounds really, really fast. So, is there a reason to use Snow Forest for this? Honestly, I don't. I don't think so. Uh, I don't. I don't think there's any reason to. It's probably just actually a downside. Um, but again, this is just a really old list. Um, like I haven't played this version of the list in so long. Again, we got lucky. We're on a triple Riverboa version of the deck. We have 4 Vines of Basswood, 4 Savage Swipe, 4 Rancor, 3 Quirion Ranger, 16 lands. Okay, so we get Gut Shot. I think that's all we want. We have 4 copies of Weather the Storm. Holy crap! We are not dying to burn. Yeah, I mean we get snack breaks, but I'm streaming, so yeah, yeah. Brawl's not legal. Okay, again, this is looking good. So I think Vault Scourge is not good. I'm not sure about Elephant Guide either. If we do have a window to resolve, I haven't played Stompy with Elephant Guide basically ever. I don't think Elephant Guide's that great. It's kind of tough to find the right spot to resolve it. I gotta play really careful. I've never really played with Elephant Guide. Savage Swipe is really good at just getting those augurs out of the way. We have triple Scargan. Interesting. Riverboa plus like Elephant Guide or Rancor seems really nice. Oh, we have triple Ledgewalker? Wow. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I was able to 5-0 with Blue White Evoke. Unfortunately, not able to record with Blue White. Not didn't record that league, but I got the 5-0 with it finally, which is nice. Was hoping to top 8 the challenge with Blue White Evoke here, and honestly, I don't want to play against Blue White Evoke with this deck. Maybe we can get underneath, but seems rough. I guess we have triple Riverboa. This is huge. This is hilarious that we joined with this deck. I'm still frustrated. So we could side out like 1 Vines, 1 Scargan. It's a little to get tough to get that going on the draw. I think we want Elephant Guide. Vines is good against their removal, but I like just like taking one out. I think four is a lot. I want to keep like as many creatures in the deck as I can. I can side out a Nest Invader just because it's a little weaker. I think we want all the Hungers. Those can be really good. Yeah, this looks good to me. We sided out three creatures though. Maybe we want to side out some more spells. We have 18 seconds. I could side out Second Vines, keep in the Nest Invader. Let's just try it like this. We really want to like just rely on Ledgewalker and Riverboa here. I think it's gonna be huge. All right, sounds great. This deck just like, man, I did not want to play like the more and more I play Pauper, like the less I want to play with with decks without Ponder Preordain. You know? Okay, so they have Mountain Go. I don't need this Quirion Ranger in this hand. I'd rather have the Nettle Sentinel. I think they're going to bolt whatever I play end of turn. And I want more tutus to be able to use with these Savage Swipes. So I'll lead on the Ranger, even though it's less damage. Wow, they don't have a removal spell, or they don't want to play it on Ranger. That's interesting. Maybe just going for the 2 power was correct there, but interesting. Really interesting. I'm just going to attack with Ranger if they just leave mana up. If they want to flash in spell stutter trade for Ranger, I'm totally fine with that. And obviously, I'd like to get the extra damage out of these Savage Swipes, but yeah, they might be waiting for like Rancor to play around that, but usually, yeah, that's so weird. If they maybe they didn't have this, oh, that was a great draw. Okay, now we're just going Burning Tree into Nest Invader. I'm still glad I led with the Quirion Ranger there. Just looking to draw. Oh, no more lands. Interesting. Oh, they just go main too. Okay. Interesting. Oh, geez. Yep, that'll happen. Just pretty annoyed that I'm playing this deck. This is not where we wanted to be. Okay. Reload. They did Mulligan. They have 3 cards in hand. They're at 4 mana. They cast Ninja. This is good for us. We can just kill this. Burning Tree. Savage Swipe. Always yes. If their play was just tap out for Ninja, that's a good sign for us. We still have 6 power in play, hitting for 6 this turn. If they just tap out for another Ninja, that'd be ideal for us. Yeah, no real mass pump spells in green that you want to play. Savage Swipe was a huge addition to this deck, but honestly, again, Stompy is not that bad of a choice. Obviously, I would have had slightly different sideboard cards. Like, I don't think we need 4 Weather the Storm, but this is what we got. I'm going to just try to play this challenge, and is what it is. Okay. Yeah, they could go for Spell Stutter Sprite here, but as long as their last 2 cards aren't Spell Stutter plus Bolt, we should be in a good spot. Looks like they have the Spell Stutter. Still had to untap these anyway. I think, yeah, if they flash in Spell Stutter, I'm going. Oh, they're bolting Burning Tree Emissary. That's a good sign for us. Sure. They have Spell Stutter as well. Okay. And now we can use Quirion to start untapping these Nettles as well, which is nice. So even if we draw a land next turn, we can still attack. And then probably just untap the other Nettle on their end step. Even though it gives us less mana, it's what we want to do. And they're flooded over there. Wow, might just be fine. Again, this deck has a pretty good Fey matchup, as long as you don't get too flooded or mana screwed. which you don't have any way to really control in this deck. All right, play land that they know about, attack for 5, play Nest Invader, that was a good draw. Just another body is good. Flash in Spellstutter Sprite, trade for Ranger, go to 6, 0 cards in hand. Yeah, I mean, we're really favored from here. We have 6 power, we have a Savage Swipe. Like, any removal spell that they draw just doesn't really matter. If they draw a creature, like Augur into Bolt could stabilize them, but they're, yep. Whew! Hey, Sam Pop, what's up? Oh, they said play around, you said play around Sandstorm? I mean, I was just going to present lethal. Didn't get punished. Yeah, I think presenting lethal there is what we want to do. Okay, nice. Sweet. I mean, 16 matches left. Let's start a league with Blue White Evoke that we tried to play in, that we tried to play with. Okay, so let's just make sure this deck is up to date. This is the list we're gonna play. Yeah, imagine if we win the challenge after EQ with the wrong deck. That would be hilarious. Okay, let's not join with Stompy. Let's actually change decks. Blue White Evoke. Double check the list. Looks updated. Okay. All right. Yeah, this deck finishes matches very, very fast. So we're gonna definitely have time to play longer matches in between rounds. So let me update the title of the stream one more time. I'm gonna say just Blue White Evoke in between rounds. All right. So funny. Oh, and I don't think I wanted to show actually. Let's pause for YouTube here. I'm just going to show just the challenge for YouTube, and then we'll just play in between rounds. So I'm going to pause for YouTube. All right. Starting round 2 of the challenge, still with the wrong deck. Let's go. We're against Deem 4X. Okay, GLHF. Yep, gonna keep this hand. This hand's not incredible, but it's fine. We have the Nest Invader Eldrazi spawn plus Hunger combo. We just don't want to draw any lands with this hand. We don't have a 1-drop creature, which kind of sucks, but looks like we're against Fae. No surprise there. Nice, 1-drop is huge. Let's go. Brainstorm? Oh no. Ash Barrens is blue-black Fae. Yep. Can expect to play against blue-black Fae all day, basically, here. I'm not going to run this out until I can regenerate, for sure. Oh, and is not ideal. Just attack and play Nest Invader. If they counter it, they counter it. But they chose to play Island over Swamp. If they counter this, it's honestly fine because it just makes it more likely my Riverbow is going to resolve. Oh, Snuff Out also says can't be regenerated, right? God. Just don't feel great. That deck is just so strong. I was also thinking about playing Blue Black Fae in the challenge. It was between that, Blue Red Fae, and Blue White Evoke. Okay. And they put Brainstorm into their hand. Another Hunger. Could actually be pretty good. 2-1 unblockable, regenerate. But Snuff Out says can't be regenerated, so we do have vines as well. We can do this. Just go to door, Riverboa. We have the vines, can stop 1 Snuff Out. We have hungers. They're gonna ninja. I cannot block and regenerate. I have to let them ninja here, unfortunately. Okay. Sucks. Wow, that is an aggressive attack. -1/-1 to my creatures. What is that card? They're gonna brainstorm. Uh, yeah, they think they were trying to play the 3 mana creatures your opponent control get -1/-1. I guess I probably would have gone hunger in response on Riverboa. Okay, they're letting us untap. That's great for us. Let's just start by attacking for 3. If they go for a removal spell now, it's not that bad. They should have done it on their turn if they have anything. I kind of want to not even play this, but I think I'm supposed to. Just to get another creature down. I cannot believe they attacked with this. That seems terrible if they weren't going to ninja. Just not going to use the mana. We don't have everything up, but we still have hexproof up, fortunately. Okay. So now I'm going to let this resolve and then just go play Hunger on Riverboa after this resolves right now. I'm not going to double Hunger because I need Regenerate up and Vines up. So let's let this resolve, then Hunger this. Dispel? Got kind of played here. I have to wait though, because again, if they have Snuff Out, I need Divines. If they have anything else, I need to Regenerate. Suffocating Fumes is what I was thinking of. Agony Warp? Oh, Gurmag Angler. Okay. 2 cards in hand. They could have Spell Stutter and or Counterspell up. Nettle Sentinel. Okay, let's attack. It's unblockable. Nettle, pass the turn. I think I'm taking a hit off the Gurmag Angler here. They only have 2 cards in hand, and if one of them's a land, it might just be fine. I can erase this, potentially. I could have gone block right now and then Hunger here, but I don't love that. Land. Land is not ideal. Let's attack with everything. I don't want to just go Hunger on the Burning Tree. I could. Kind of worried about them just going Spell Stutter Sprite, counter it. I think I just let this happen. They're down to 10. Okay. Really cannot draw any more lands here. Good draws would be like Rancor, extra copies of Vines, more copies of Hunger, even just more creatures is good. All right, I can go for like Vines kicked on Nettle Sentinel, then try to block Gurmag Angler here. This is 6 damage. They're at 10. I'm just going to take it. They're going to have to play a removal spell at some point. They ninja. Okay. They get to draw a card. They get to replay Augur. Pretty close to just killing them. I have 6-7 damage. They have 2 mana available. Echoing Decay. That's pretty brutal. Shit. Can't even regenerate through that. I need to Vines the Echoing Decay. Hopefully they go for it, and then I can Vines in response. Green spell, nice. And a good one, too. They do have 7 power right now, but I can chump with a hexproof creature. Can't be blocked except by creatures with flying. Let's attack with everything. They're going to Echoing Decay this, right? And then I get Divines. They're just going to take. Okay. They're at 6. Just continue to wait. They have Echoing Decay and 2 blanks. I can honestly... Oh, they're not attacking with Augur. Oh, this is still lethal. So I do need to block something. I guess I'm blocking Ninja. So they don't get to draw a card. Go to 2. And then try to kill them. Somehow. They're going for Echoing Decay. Preordain, sure. This is pretty close. Echoing Decay there. Okay, so now I can go for Hunger Kicked because a creature already died. Or not kicked, but Hunger Morbid. And then I still have Vines up if I need it. Spellstutter Sprite, the Hunger. It's not ideal. Because now I need to draw like another pump spell. Guess I could have gone for Vines first to play around this. I guess I just cast without Kicker so I can still regenerate. Just go Hexproof. They have another counterspell, I guess I lose. They found the one of Echoing Decay. So another Vines, I think we win. They have 2, they can block both of these. Is it just Vines that wins it for us? We're at 6. We're at 2. I mean, I guess we're not technically dead yet because we have 3 blockers, so we can go block, 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 and then maybe win next turn. So unless they have another Ninja, they don't have another Spellstutter because they would have played it. So I need to just attack with just Riverboa. Hit them to 4, play Skargan, and then plan to block, block, block. Go to 1. And they have to have nothing, basically. They have it, okay. Let's just wait to make sure they attack. If they just attack all, we die. Oh yeah, Savage Swipe would have done it. Just cast Snuff out. And then attack. Okay. That's pretty much like how this matchup goes. Like, they just have so much removal for you. I think I just want the gut shots again. Savage Swipe is a little sketchy just first their constant snuff outs, and they have so much removal. And I want to side out at least some number of spells. I think I do want as many Vines as possible in this matchup. Maybe I need the Savage Swipes to get through the Augurs. think I try it like this. Vault Scourge I think is bad because of Fairy Seer. Yeah, I guess I could side out like 2 copies of Hunger. That's a good option. And then like keep in. But the thing is, Hunger is good against. It is good with Ledgewalker and Riverboa. It is very good with those cards, and that's a good way for us to win. Is just to rely on like making a 4/4 flying basically hexproof, because then we or like just stacking up on a Riverboa. Snuff out is unconditional, right? Let's look it up. It can't be regenerated. Yeah. All right, all right. Just keep the Savage Swipes. Just do like this. Because we want as many creatures as possible. That's kind of annoying for them just to go wide. I think Vault Scourge is bad. Just because they have like 1/1 flyings. Snuff Out can't hit Vault Scourge. That's true, but then if we go Vault Scourge and they go Fairies here, that's pretty bad. I guess they have Spell Stutter Sprite too. It's just like we play a 1/1 flying lifelink, and then they just have 8 1/1 flyings in their deck to trade with it. It's like even if we Rancor, they can still just like Spell Stutter trade, and it's just like we have to like try to suit it up. Yeah, Snuff Out doesn't kill it, but Cast Down still kills it. I just don't like the Vault Surge in this matchup. Definitely want Gut Shot, but I don't think Vault Surge is good. His hand is so close. It's like if we have exactly land on top, this hand is incredible. But if we don't draw land, we literally don't function. And with 15 lands left in the deck, it's just not a keep. We only have a 28.3% chance to draw a land on the first turn, and over 2 turns, it doesn't get that much better. Okay, this is a lot better. This is a hell of a lot better. Sucks we don't have a 1-drop, but and we weren't on a playing game 1, which is pretty rough. Lost the die roll. Did we? Yeah. Okay. So now we're going Burning Tree into Ledgewalker. Ooh, that's a good draw. Don't want to play the Riverboa when they can kill it, if we can help it. Also, resolving this is pretty solid. Okay, looking good, looking good. Korean Ranger. Attack for 3. I don't think I even want to play Ranger into Spellstutter Sprite here. The thing is, if I play Ranger, if it gets countered, it's just so bad. I guess if it gets... I could have played it main 1, because then if they Spellstutter, I get to Savage Swipe. I'm just going to wait. I should have played the Korean Ranger main 1, I think. Because then if they would be enticed to go for Spellstutter Sprite, then I just get to go Savage Swipe attack for 5. Also, not really letting them utilize like the Spellstutter at all that turn is decent. Like we have plenty of time this game to wait. There's a Fairy Seer, okay. They unfortunately went top. Another Ledgewalker. Okay, now we go for this main 1. Probably should have just done this again last turn. Yep, so now we go Savage Swipe here. Attack. And then if we ever draw a land, we can just Elephant Guide this up. They need actual counterspell for that. If we draw a land, we can also River Boa and have 1 mana up for Generate. So we're looking decent. They're down to 13. Suffocating Fumes is still pretty decent against us. Chainer's Edict. All right. Sack our non-hexproof creature. Land. Play Riverboa Pass. If they play another Edict, I'll probably sack the Riverboa at this point. Oh, we're going to get ninja'd. No, okay. Interesting. Are they trying to like entice us to attack with this or something? If they're going to try to flash in Spell Stutter. Oh, they have Fumes. Brutal. I want to play Ledgewalker because now if I draw a land, I can just slam Elephant Guide. We can still win this game. Another Edict would be bad. Wow. And this is why you don't register Stompy. Counterspell? Or even Spell Stutter? Okay, no Spell Stutter. They're still 3 mana off Flashing Back Edict. Snuff Out crushes us. Jeez. Yeah. Pretty brutal. Keep fighting here, but not looking good. Counterspell, yeah. They just had the right removal here for us. We know they have Counterspell. They also have a removal spell. I think I just wait. It's not getting any better. Alright, I'll just cast it. I'd rather resolve this later. Okay, we got him down to 9. They dealt with Rancor permanently. Maybe like Pit Skulk into Resolve Elephant Guide. They still have Counterspell. We're down to 14. No Ninja for them, which is good. But I think we lose. They still have Counterspell in hand and 5 cards. Counterspell. Okay. Down to 10. Okay. It's a good draw. Let's go for it. I'm going to go for it now because if I draw another 1-drop, then we could have, we can play it plus Elephant Guide next turn. Okay. Again, I don't think it's really getting better. We only have 1 Ledgewalker left in the deck. They have a ton of mana, so can't play around too much. I think it's better to jam. There's basically no way. They have 5 cards in hand. Like, they have to have interaction. They're just not doing anything. But it's the challenge, so might as well play it out. Doesn't hurt anything. Down to 4. We don't have much time. Counterspell. GG's. Alright, 1-1 in the challenge. Let's jam another league here, and YouTube will see you for round 3 of the challenge. Alright, welcome to round 3 of the challenge. We are a little bit late here. We did keep this pretty bad hand against Nathan Stewart, and they're on the play. We're not even that far behind. We're just 21 minutes to 22 and a half. So looking good here. 1-1 in the challenge. Not ideal. That's okay. Okay. Rustvale Bridge. Interesting. Need to draw land in the top two cards. Or for them to like play something for us to savage swipe at least. Okay, it looks like it's going to be Jeskai Flicker. Okay, well, at least we can savage swipe that, get in for 4 if we don't draw land. And if we do draw land, then we're in solid position here. I thought about playing this deck too. I do like that deck. Can savage swipe while they're tapped out. I know they have Flame Slash. I can just Rancor and attack too, but I guess Rancor and attack is very similar to Savage Swipe, but I just don't want them to be able to flicker this, so let's just go now. Again, we know about Flame Slash. So this just doesn't leave that in play no matter what. It's like if I Rancor, they're just not going to block. Cleansing Wildfire. Okay, well now we might be able to Rancor attack for 4, which is also pretty sweet. Tap land, I assume. No extra land. Wow. And even though we're missing lands here, it's actually okay because we have a lot of stuff to do. As long as we draw a land like in the next 2 turns or something, should be fine. Like they're gonna Flame Slash our Nettle Sentinel here, so we kind of do need to draw land next turn. But I think these hands are generally keeps with this deck. Like you play 16 land for a reason. And it's because you want a lot of spells and you want to draw just like 3 lands, you know, over the course of the game. Obviously, it's good to have 2 lands in your opening and then not draw a land for a while, or have 3 lands and then draw all spells, but you don't always have that luxury. Wow, they're really going deep on Wildfire there. I think they're hoping to Wildfire, draw another land and play it, but looks like they didn't. That's not the case. So we get to double spell here. Just gonna go Burning Tree into Nest Invader rather than River Boa. Attack for 4, hit them to 8, and they kind of need like a Cannonade here. They're in trouble. They have a Flame Slash, so they can Flame Slash the Nettle Sentinel, Augur. So a Galvanic Blast is annoying, but I can kind of blow them out with Savage Swipe plus Hunger here. Especially I can like sack my spawn and then Hunger something, depending on what happens. So yeah, looking really good. They put Preordain into their hand, so we know these 2 cards. They Flame Slash here. Yep. We get Rancor back. I'm pretty sure I'm likely to be able to blow them out here. Another Flame Slash, okay. I think I know what list they're on. They're tapped out, so I think I can just kill them. Savage Swipe here. Sack. Oh, Hunger puts them to 1, but it does make me a 5. Oh no, oh yeah, I Hunger, then I put them only to 1. But then I also get to play Vault Surge. Still worth it. Still going to be tough because I still have a 5/5. Most of their removal doesn't kill a 5/5. If I know the list they're on, it generally plays 1 Journey to Nowhere. And they need that plus Burn Spell to get out of this right now because I have 2 lethal creatures. If they just Augur, I have another Savage Swipe. And this is still lethal. They missed. Looking for Burn Spell and then plan to chump. Bottom, concede. Nice. I like these land light hands with this deck for sure. All right, a relic. That's basically, we don't have really any sideboard against them. They don't have Spell Stutter Sprite. They don't have Ninja. I do like Vault Scourge more here. Just basically being like a anti-flyer. Maybe we want Young Wolves just because it's annoying for them. Like it's good against cannonades and stuff, which they're gonna have. Yeah, I like Young Wolves. Okay. And what do we not want? I think Hunger is good against their burn-based removal spells. Nest Invader is good at setting up Hungers, but I mean, Nest Invader is just kind of a weak card overall. Nest Invader coming out. I don't think Lethal Sabotage is good because a lot of times these lists don't play many unindestructible lands. Maybe we want like one just to like kill some lands, but I just don't think that's a good plan. I think we want to just have be like the onboard creature plan basically. I don't know. Also, 4 Savage Swipes is kind of a lot. Yeah, we want to take out Augur, but they don't have that many creatures. Like removal isn't that good against them. We can do like this. Guess we do want to get the Augurs out of the way, but too many Savage Swipes if they don't have a creature in play and they're just playing a bunch of removal spells, or they can like ephemerate their Augur in response. It's just pretty sketchy to use Savage Swipe in this matchup. They can also burn our creature in response. This might just be bad. Maybe we just do this. Yeah, let's just try to take out the Savage Swipes. Just try to go wide around Augur or just like get there with these cards. We still have 2 Savage Swipes as well. And we just need to win one of the next two games here. All right, 0 lands. Yeah, they all good point. It's Hubflower. They do just ramp through it, and literally a lot of times this deck plays like 10 indestructible tap lands and 0 of the. Sometimes they play Seed of the Synod, but sometimes they don't even play targets for it. Like literally. All right, well, keep this hand. Just definitely putting back land. Not even close. They kept 7, unfortunately. Other Rancor is potentially a really good draw. Like if they tap out here, I might just double Rancor attack for 6. Like if they Cleansing Wildfire, it looks like they're not. Jeez. Not going for Rancor into Bolt for sure. It's just attack for 2. Play a Nest Invader. They counterspell Nest Invader, that's fine. Yep, they do. That's a good sign for us. That means they like are like just like they might have a lot of counterspells in their hand, but they're like struggling. They just trying to interact with us as much as possible to delay. So that's a decent position for us to be in. I mean, this is not good, especially if they have another counterspell. But we can just play 2 creatures here. Could play 1 to play around Cannonade, but I don't think I want to, especially the way they just slammed a Flame Slash. Bolt. I'm happy to see Bolt because I want to resolve these Rancors. So I feel like they're just going to kill this. We don't have any of the... usually I like... What's that card? The 1-mana artifact equipment. It's like 3 to equip that turns your thing into a pinger. I do like that card in the sideboard against Fae, so... I mean, obviously I just registered the wrong deck here. I think I just go for this. Hopefully they don't have Lightning Bolt. Hopefully they just have Counterspell. Just the fact that I have triple Rancor, if the first one resolves, I just get to keep Rancoring. If they go for counter, it's actually pretty good for me. A braid. Harvest Pyre? This is a Harvest Pyre. It's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, Viridian Longbow is what I was thinking of. I think this is a Harvest Pyre. They're just deciding what to exile based, like, they, yeah, okay. We're in trouble. They only have 2 cards left and they don't have white mana yet, but we desperately need to draw a creature. Mole Drifter? Jeez. Definitely in trouble, like I said. Just gonna resolve these. Yeah, they can have a removal spell, but rather resolve them because then I can just recast them again. Cleansing Wildfire, get Plains. It's okay. We're not likely to win this game anyway since we're on the draw here and we mulliganed. We just need to win the next game when we're on the draw. Just get under them. Augur for counterspell. 3 cards in hand. It's not like it's getting better to wait, so might as well just trade here. Make them counter this. They should counter it. I mean, they could have a burn spell. Yeah, they're going to counter. Okay. Still obviously not looking good. They've shown a lot of basics here. A lot of islands, so I don't think they have any non-indestructible lands is my guess. Ephemerate right now. Get Flame Slash. Okay. Yeah, this deck can't really play Galvanic Blast that well. Because they play more basics. They play like sometimes 9 islands. So they can Flame Slash our thing. Nothing we can do about that. Cannonade. It's not good. They're still probably going to just Flame Slash. Because they want to save Cannonade for instant speed to interact with these Rancors. Definitely not going to concede this yet, but obviously it's not looking good. They have Cannonade in 2 cards, which are probably more pieces of interaction. Maybe a land. Another Ephemerate. They put Preordain into their hand. I'm sure they'll cast it. Now we can't really go for a Rancor into Cannonade. We don't want to, at least. Another Preordain. 1 top, 1 bottom. Another Augur. Yep, definitely losing this game here. Cleansing Wildfire. They might even just play it. Okay, let's just go to the next one. I don't think we can win. Maybe I should have kept playing, but yeah, we weren't winning. Okay. Still think this sideboard plan looks good. Take out a couple Savage Swipes. Like, it's just likely that this is going to sit in my hand. I just want creatures. I think Young Wolf is where I want to be against. It's a good way to, like, essentially overcommit against Cannonade and then still have a board presence remaining. Riverbow and Ledgewalker is also where I want to be. So we just need to get underneath them here. Yeah, so how's it going? It's going. We're, again, 1-1 in the challenge right now, going to game 3 here. We have no creatures. This cannot be a keep. Just too many spells. Shit. Alright, well, we got to keep this hand. We're 1-1 in the challenge, but we registered this deck by mistake, so it's going okay, but it's also not going ideal. I think I'm just putting back a Nest Invader here. It's just like the most clunky, like worst card. Oh, they mulligan to 6 as well. And their deck is really clunky in the fact that they do play a lot of tap lands. All right, they kept 6. Definitely leading Vault Scourge. It's very unlikely that they have like untapped red source burn spell, so I'm probably going to be able to turn this on. Definitely want to just play Pit Skulk here as a 2/2. Okay. Hopefully they just go for Cleansing Wildfire. They might go for like Preordained Flame Slash. Augur of Bolas, okay. That actually can't block any of my stuff. I think I want to Hunger the Vault Surge because the lifelink is relevant. I don't really want to commit Ledgewalker and then just get cannonaded. So I think I want to just play Rancor here, attack for 5, leave up Hunger of the Hellpack. And would they reveal Preordain? Alright, this is looking decent. If they just kill one of my creatures and I get to Hunger the other one, that's going to be great. They're already down to 14. This is only turn 3 here. Yeah, it's so funny that like this build of Stompy I registered by mistake. It happens to be like a reasonable choice for the meta. It's pretty decently positioned against Fae. Like it's the non-Groff version, which is better against blue-black. It's just so funny. Everything that had to happen, like, to play this deck, and maybe we can still do well with it. It's just so funny. I really actually like almost want to see a Flame Slash on one of my creatures, and then I can just untap Hunger, and then maybe draw land and Elephant Guide. Looks like that's what's happening too. So they would need Dispel, which I doubt they have in their deck. Like, I don't think Dispel is very good against this deck. It can come in handy, but it's just pretty sketchy to be able to use it. Like I said, this is what I want to happen. Now I just get to Hunger here, make a 5/5, and then either Rancor or just Elephant Guide it. They have Dispel? Wow. Land. Okay. Damn. Now if I get cannonaded, it's just so annoying. Rancor. Attack for 4. Play Ranger. Untap this. Replay land, I suppose. I don't want to overcommit with Ledgewalker because if they have Cannonade, I can go after Cannonade, play Ledgewalker, and then maybe play Elephant Guide. If they tap out for anything, I can just Elephant Guide something like this and then be pretty well set to win the game. They're just passing the turn? Wow. I don't think I'm just jamming Elephant Guide into a counterspell. I'm just attacking for 4 and that's it. Let's see what happens. Maybe if this gets a lightning bolted at main 2, I just jam Elephant Guide here. Maybe I just play Ledgewalker if that's the case. Like if they end of turn candidate, it's pretty bad for me. Just gonna do nothing. Don't do it. Don't do it. If they end of turn candidate, it's like if I had anything like another Hunger or a Vines, I kind of blow them out. I didn't have it. Fuck. Now if they go counterspell Ledgewalker, it's so bad for me. They got him down to 6. Need to draw another creature here. Creature. They're gonna counterspell this. I'm gonna wait. Going to wait. Creature. Okay, nice. Just play Scargian. Just gonna pass the turn. I'm just gonna take it really slow here. Just gonna vines this. Not kicked. Just pretend like I have more interaction. Still think they might have Counterspell. I'm trying to find a window when I can resolve Ledgewalker. Okay, well, there's another Ledgewalker. I could just go play Ledgewalker right now, see if they Counterspell it. If they do, then play Rancor here. Let's do it. They need another Cannonade at this point. Right, they do have Counterspell. Now they also need another Counterspell or a Burn spell. They do have it. Okay. Now we can just try to jam this again next turn. Seagate Oracle, not Counterspell, please. Oh, this doesn't get revealed, yeah. Okay. This deck doesn't play Spell Stutter Sprite, usually. And I haven't seen one all match, so I'm not playing around Spell Stutter. No Counterspell. No Counterspell. No! Oh, man. They don't have white mana yet. Ardent Elementalist, get back Counterspell. I'm dead. Fuck. Feels so bad to register the wrong deck. Feels so bad. I think I'm just gonna pop it now to look for like a 1-drop. Could be wrong. We know they have Counterspell. Ardent Elementalist not necessarily good in Is It Fey, but this is not Is It Fey. This is like the artifact indestructible lands with Cleansing Wildfire and then Ephemerate. This is Jeskai Ephemerate. They might just Counterspell the Rancor, which actually is fine. I think I'm supposed to do this. They need Lightning Bolt plus Burn spell. They might have Flame Slash. I'll try to Vines. Then they Counterspell this, I guess. I could still draw the third Ledgewalker or a Riverboa and get out of this. Especially like Riverboa plus land. Wow, they just let that resolve. Interesting. I mean, they're just going to counterspell the Elephant Guide. What about going attack? I trade for 2 things. I guess they can block here and here. I only trade for 1 thing. If I go Elephant Guide, they just counterspell it. If I go Burning Tree Emissary, they probably don't counter that. I think I attack, trade for 1 thing, they double block here. And then I go play Burning Tree Emissary, replay Rancor. Maybe they just have 2 ephemerates in hand and they can't cast them or something. Plus counterspell. Yeah, so I want to get rid of the Seagate Oracle. It's better than the Augur. And then try to replay Burning Tree Emissary here. I guess they could counterspell it, which wouldn't be that bad for me. I'm going to go for the Rancor. Okay. Maybe they have another Flame Slash. They do. They still have Counterspell. They're playing it pretty safe. Again, we still know they have Counterspell. Again, hopefully they have like Ephemerate in hand that they can't cast. Another island. That's a good... shoot, land on the critical turns there. That's brutal. Drew another bridge. That's good. We're down to 4. It's getting really close. So they're probably going to counterspell this. Maybe they have Flame Slash. Do I just go for Elephant Guide right now? They have to counterspell it? No. Let's just wait. Another Flame Slash. Is that all 4 Flame Slashes? Yeah. Jeez. Now we go to 1 and then we just die. I think we have no outs. Maybe Nest Invader. We're just dead. They also have Counterspell. Just 100% dead here. Do they even have Lightning Bolt? I mean, we're dead on board. Pretty brutal. Augur, just because we're at 1. Preordain. There's the Harvest Pyre. Does this exile the creature? No, it doesn't. It just deals a lot of damage. GG's. Just really feel like I wasted the day registering this deck. I'll probably keep playing. We'll see if we can fight back to 4-2 or something, but we probably can't top 8. But I'll probably keep playing in the challenge. I think I'll take a quick break here and come back in like 5-10 minutes, maybe do some deck building before the next round starts. But I'll be back in about 5, I think. We'll see you YouTube in round 4 of the challenge here. But all right, we're 1 and 2. We're gonna keep fighting here. Gonna play till this challenge till at least 1 more loss. And maybe, you know, if we end up 3-3, we can still just like end up getting our prize back or something. So let's try to win out here. Yama Killer's in this event too at 2 and 1. Sounds like there's some construction going on. I'm gonna try to close this door, but I don't know how there's construction going on. It's Sunday. Sand pop. Sand pop 1 and 2 as well. Let me go back here. Looks like they probably are with bad breakers. Geez, not our day. I mean, I think we keep this hand. All right, let's keep it. Looks like they're playing this deck as well. Now we're on Stompy, which is unfortunate. Okay, they wildfire. Here, I gotta see what's going on with this construction. It sounds like it's like right outside my front door. Hold up. All right, construction going on basically directly outside my house. Pretty annoying. Let's just go Burning Tree, Rancor, attack for 3. A lot of the reason why Vault Surge is in this deck is just because you can use the red mana off Burning Tree to cast the colorless spell. Otherwise, it's not actually that good. It's not even that good against burn because you have to take 2 life to play it. Alright, well, there's a Skargan, okay. Let's go Skargan, Rancor while we know we can resolve it. Pass with Vines up. Have a 3/1, essentially unblockable. Evoke Moldrifter plus Ephemerate. I think I'm going to Vines their Moldrifter if they go to Ephemerate right now. I just can't allow that to happen. I guess I could have let it happen and then just Hunger here, but I just can't really let them draw that many cards. Like, there's no way. And now if they kill the Ledgewalker, I can just Hunger the... Or if they kill the Pit Skulk, I can just Hunger this. Thoughtcast. Yep. See, the Jeskai build is probably just like the best version of these like Flicker decks. Okay, there's a Moldrifter, sure. I still can't block this. Nest Invader. So Sandpop is on the Galvanic Blast version with more artifact lands. Interesting. This does have Hexproof as well. I think I'm just gonna go Nest Invader, sack, Hunger this, attack with both. Now I have a 4/4 Hexproof that can only be blocked by flyers. They can't block the Ledgewalker. They're down to 7. It's looking pretty decent here. Oh, Stonehorn Dignitary. That might just kill us. Especially if they have any way to flicker. Oh my god. So we skipped 2 combats. Not ideal. Elephant Guide. Probably just want to Elephant Guide up the Pit Skulk. Then I guess that can be killed. I guess we just want to go here. Okay. And they can make us skip 1 more combat. If they have Elementalist or Archaeomancer, we lose. We just straight up lose. We never get a combat again. All right. I mean, I'm playing like a deck that's like 2 years old without a good sideboard. I feel like Young Wolf still is good. I think I would do like a couple Gleeful Sabotages. Maybe it's just still not where I want to be. What did we do last time? Savage Swipes coming out plus... What was the last cut? Should I take out 1 Vines? I guess a Nest Invader was the cut. Yeah, I like this. Okay. Let's run it back. At least we'll have time for some Blue Light Evoke after this. Alright, the sand actually looks good. We have Quarian Ranger to make more mana, which is basically why you play Quarian Ranger in this deck. Again, it's unlikely this dies on turn 1. These decks don't really have many untapped red sources. Okay. Draw land naturally. It's actually pretty good. Let's just go attack for 1. Could just resolve Riverboa. Like, what's the chance that they have Great Furnace or Mountain into a removal spell on Riverboa? I think I'd rather just resolve it. I think now's the best chance to play it. Okay, well, they do have it. Sucks. All right, let's just attack and then play both of my things. I guess I can play around like Cannonade reasonably here by like just playing Nest Invader or Vault Scourge. Okay, let's just pass. A lot of times you do have to take it slow with this deck and like play around removal spells and stuff. I thought going for that would be good. Again, they had to have untapped a red source into removal spell in order to deal with that right then. So I still like the play. Okay. They only have 2 mana available right now. I think I like going for a Hunger on Nest Invader, making it a 5/5. Then it doesn't die to most of their removal. And I have Vines up to protect. So let's just go sack. Hunger here right now. And it just resolves. Wow. Let's use the mana to play Vault Scourge. Let's just attack for 6, leaving up multiple copies of Vines. Okay, pass. Yeah, Hunger is pretty massive in these matchups. It gets your creatures out of range of a lot of their burn spells. So here, I can Vines Kicked to save like a Vault Scourge. I think it is worth it. Alternatively, I can just... I think it's worth it. I get to save Vault Scourge and then let Quirion Ranger go. All right, let's just attack with just these 2 and then just play a Nest Invader. Leave up Vines, not kicked this time. But now if they just tap out for another Cannonade, we can probably just kill them with this Nest Invader. So still looking reasonable here. Stonehorn Dignitary could be a problem. Another Cannonade. Again, likely can just kill with this Nest Invader. If they go for Burn Spell now, I can just Vines. I think I can just go for the Vines. I don't think there's anything that deals 5 damage for this much mana. I'm going to go for it. Counterspell. All right. They can certainly get out of this still. What's he got? Dot cast. 5/5 too big. Nice. I almost want to like just, I mean, maybe I just concede, give this one to Sandpop because, I mean, I guess we just keep fighting. Try to 4-2 this. I don't even know how many players are there. I guess I can double check after this. I think still like this sideboard plan. Don't want too many Savage Swipes because if I draw like 3 of them and they don't even have an Augur, my hand's just not going to function. Could have 1 Gleeful Sabotage to like maybe blow up 2 lands, but again, I don't think that's really what I want to do. I want to just go aggro. We're keeping this. Sandpop keeping or mulliganing? They mulligan. We're going to keep. We cannot draw more lands. We need to draw more action. They will get to 5. Not his day. Still probably going to lose this game. Ledgewalker, great draw. We know they have at least 2 cannonades, maybe 3. So got to watch out for that for sure. Preordain. 1 top, 1 bottom. All right, let's go land, attack for 2. Just deciding how can I play around cannonade the best here. They went 1 top, 1 bottom. I think the best way to do so is just play Burning Tree plus Vault Scourge, and if they have it, they have it. I definitely do need to commit some amount of pressure to the board. So I don't want to just give them so much time and then set up and lock me out. They were on a pretty big mulligan. So I think this is the best way to play around it. I mean, I could have just played just Burning Tree Emissary, but I still think this is correct. Yeah, they would have had to have untapped land into Cannonade. Okay, they're going Cleansing Wildfire. I'll also just save this for like a post Wildfire, perhaps. Oh, that was a good draw. Thought Dog might have been trying to come in here. All right, let's go land. I'm just deciding what to Rancor. Probably just the Vault Scourge. Stonehorn Dignitary would be a problem for sure. That just buys them so much time. Augur of Bolas, okay. And they take what into their hand? Dispel. Okay, well, they can counter this. They play a tap land. We know they have a Dispel. Just untap. Ooh, Riverboa? Yeah, I'm jamming that. Because that untaps this and just gets my Riverboa down, which is just great. Jeskai doesn't have as many answers to Riverboa as like the black decks. So this is an unblockable 2/1 regenerate. Looking pretty good. Could have gone for Hunger there, but I think I like waiting. We know they have Dispel anyway. They would have just dispelled it. So, oh, it is the Stonehorn Dignitary. Okay, this is not good. They don't leave any white mana up. They could easily have Counterspell and Dispel. Kind of putting them on that, because why wouldn't they leave up white mana if they had Dispel but not Counterspell? So I'm putting them on Counterspell and Dispel plus a blank card in hand. Rancor. Don't really want to even let them use Counterspell this turn. I'm just going to pass. I can Rancor the Riverboa next turn. Again, hopefully they can't flicker Stonehorn Dignitary here. That'd be pretty annoying. Thoughtcast, okay? Means they don't have Counterspell up now. No Ephemerate, please. Probably sided out an Ephemerate or two. Another Stonehorn, jeez. Okay. If we get an attack, we probably win. Just Rancor this, pass. Because we have 7 power that they can't block right now. So no reason to commit anything else to the board. They need an Ephemerate. If they have one, we're basically fucked. Augur of Bolas. No Ephemerate. Fiery Cannonade. Don't think that does it either, because I can just regenerate and then Rancor. They're gonna cannonade when I attack. That makes sense. Okay. Elephant guide. Let's just go to attacks. Attack with these two. They're gonna cannonade, and then I can resolve some spells. I also have to remember to regenerate. So they're going to cannonade here. Otherwise they die. Not sure what they're thinking about. Maybe they're thinking about going like Harvest Pyre here. I don't. They should just cannonade. Okay, let's regenerate. Okay. And then Rancor comes back to my hand. And then I do need to leave up Regenerate again. I did want to play Ledgewalker. I just guess I don't even need to. I can just play Hunger. Then that plays around another Cannonade pretty nicely. Leave up double Regenerate. Yeah, I like this. They basically just need to find Ephemerate or they die. Because now we have a 7/4 unblockable with Regenerate. Maybe they can Galvanic Blast it to buy one more turn. I think that's what they're going to do. If I play Ledgewalker, I only have one Regenerate up. But it does get another potential like game-winning threat down. They could have two more Galvanic Blasts. I'm just going to pass. Again, if they find Ephemerate, I think I lose. If not, I think I win. Pretty close here. They said nothing, not the day. Yep. Not really my day either. Registering the wrong deck and going 1-2. But looking like we're going to advance to 2-2. I'm saying yeah, Sex. They had a lot of outs. Like they had a bunch of time to just find anything to flicker. Like Ephemerate would have bought two more turns. But who knows? Maybe they went down to two Ephemerates or even one. They probably have two, but you can't always find it. Whew! That seems like a pretty rough matchup. So nice. At least we advanced to 2-2. We'll keep fighting. Hey, oh, you had three. Yeah, Sam Pop, that was really unlucky. GG's, absolutely. Um, Cleansing Wildfire, yeah. And hey, what's up, Weber? Thanks for coming by the stream. Yeah, you wouldn't be interrupting at all. Um, I don't know if you can tell, but I tried to play Blue White Evoke again. For those that are new or tried to Blue White Evoke, registered the wrong deck. This is a very old Stompy deck that I registered by mistake, and we're at least 2-2 now. What are you undefeated right now, Weber? Nice, 4-0, grats. You're playing Affinity, I assume. I don't know if you're streaming or not. I haven't opened Twitch really. Yeah, I registered Stompy accidentally. I tried to register Blue Light Evoke, and then the first round started. I was super confused, and then I have Stompy. We actually barely lost round. We won round one. We lost round two pretty convincingly to Blue Black Bay, And then we barely lost round three, and then we got kind of lucky against Sandpop there. Sandpop had a lot of outs with three ephemerates and a bunch of Stonehorns. So at 2-2, again, I think this has a reasonable matchup against Blue Red Fae. Not that great against Blue Black Fae, but okay. And maybe we can just get lucky in like 3-3 and get our money back or something. No, no, it was Riverboa. He had an island out, so it was unblockable. So no outs there. But all right, YouTube. We'll see you. We'll see YouTube in round five here. All right, 2-2 in the challenge. We're in round five. This hand is pretty bad. We're on the play. I guess I'm just gonna keep. We have like a turn one Vault Scourge, turn two Rancor with Binds up, and then maybe a turn three Elephant Guide on the Vault Scourge. So we have a plan. If they like bolt our Vault Scourge on one, then we're in trouble. Does Luffy usually play like red white mid range? If they do, oh no. That's the worst thing that could have happened. Removal spell on turn one. Oh my god. Could have mulliganed this hand as well, but again, they had to have their turn one removal spell. Oh, it's Infinity. Okay. Well, we do get to bring in the Gleeful Sabotages here. And actually, this is a pretty good draw. I think I'm just going to resolve the Elephant Guide here. Now we have a 5-5. Okay. Most of their stuff doesn't deal with a 5-5. It's actually a decent draw. A top. That's a problem. Another Elephant Guide. Are we just dead to a Tog though? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I mean, we're not dead yet. Let's just make an 8-8 and attack. I guess I could not attack, but I don't think that's a good way to win this game. Good way to win this game is hope they don't really have much and we like can kill them next turn somehow. Are we dead? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each one is 3 damage. Yeah, we're dead. Again, could have not attacked there, but they had the turn one Galvanic Blast. It's just rough. Jeez. Okay. I guess we might even want some gut shots against these disciples. But I think we're dead. I mean, we're super dead. This is a ton of damage. Luffy's gonna go for it, right? We could have actually gone like Rancor plus Vines there, but okay. Is that a turn 4 win for them? We want these. Maybe some number of gut shots. It only kills Disciple, but that is pretty huge. I do want an answer for that. Savage Swipe seems like it's like just bad. Like I guess I can Savage Swipe their Disciples, but most of their stuff I can't Savage Swipe. Like a 2-2, I can't Savage Swipe a Mirror Enforcer. Seems pretty bad. I really just need to like Gleeful Sabotage them out of the game, I think. I can't really Savage Swipe into Tog most of the time either. I guess I can Savage Swipe, again, a Disciple, but I think I want my creatures over it so I can like Gleeful Sabotage really well. I want Rancor, I want Elephant Guide. I think I want Hunger of the Hellpack. It seems good against them to just like Hunger make a big thing. Hey. Um, let's see. I think I'll just go with this. And we'll run this for game. We'll run this for game 2. Let's play first. 0 lands. And this has got to be a keep. Oh, I should have cited out River Boas, probably. I guess the regenerate's actually still pretty good. So never mind. I actually want the River Boas. And I want like as many creatures as possible to be able to Gleeful Sabotage. Almost just punted. Definitely want to play the 2/2. I think I just play River Boa. Maybe I guess I play this next turn while I can regenerate. Just play Lightwalker. Yes, yield. They're probably just going to play Prism here since they led with Citadel. Or same thing, Ichor Wellspring. I think I'm just going full aggro here. They would need Great Furnace Gallop Blast for the River Boa. So let's just go attack. River Boa, Pit Skulk. Just going full aggro here. Hopefully they just have to like Thought Cast here and then we can just like hit for a bunch more damage. This card's, yeah, not great. Oh my god. We just lose. My fiance is literally crawling underneath my feet to not be on camera. Meanwhile, we are not going to win this game. Now the dog's coming in looking for her. He found her. I'd be shocked if we win this game. If you... Oh my god. It didn't even need to untap, but I just am. It's free. There's a Tog, sure. Rancor would be a good draw. Land is not. They're stuck on 3 lands, which is also not good because it means they have 5 spells in hand to our 0. I'm just pissed about playing this deck. It's gonna take me like a while to get over it. I guess I play Burning Tree Emissary. I'm not even sure if it's good. Oh, you played against Luffy in round 4, Wablo? Yeah. Yeah, this is an oldie, but not that much of a goodie. Okay, well. Let's just make sure I do this right. Hit the Great Furnace. And then Conspire, hit the Vault. Maybe we can still win this game. Especially if we draw another Gleeful Sabotage off the top. I think taking them off 2 colors is better than taking them off blue mana. Taking them off red is also pretty important. Would I recommend the Evoke Brew or Elves? I mean, Evoke specifically doesn't have a good matchup against Elves if you hit that matchup, but obviously you had to recommend my Brew. What do you think? Of course. Definitely try Blue White Evoke. There's still no way we win. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just take. If the challenge is 6 rounds, how many players? 61 players. It should be one more round. So I might as well just finish it off. Because honestly, sometimes at a 3-3 record, you can end up in top 32, which is pretty funny. Because 3-3 is really bad. All right, now we're dead. And they just sack Wellspring, kill this. We're pretty close to just dying to Disciple. I think we have no outs at this point. It's just really like makes it so much less fun when you have to play the whole tournament with a deck you didn't want to play with. All right. See everyone for the last round of the challenge on YouTube. All right, welcome to the sixth and final round. And to answer your question, Cash, I generally just directly play into leagues. The entry fee for me for leagues, I don't really care about. I have like a ton of stuff on Magic Online just from doing pretty well overall. So I usually just jam directly into leagues. It gives you a better sense of like how good the deck actually is. Let's mulligan this though. Let's keep this. We have to draw a land, obviously, but still think it's a keep. And I can just essentially put him on blue-black Fae like 100%. Not because I've seen his stream or seen a post on Twitter or anything like that, just because I know he always plays blue-black Fae and always like does well in these challenges. I'm gonna actually say surprised to see you in this bracket. I think I'm just gonna put back a Nest Invader. Oh, Biko's 3-2. What are we? Oh, you got the pair down. Just catching up with Biko real quick here. Okay, nice. Drew land. That's huge. I want to play around spells that are sprayed here. I still think he's probably on um, blue black, especially with these basic islands. They might just counter spell whatever I do. I could just play a River Boa because I don't really have extra mana for regenerates anyway, and it's probably just gonna get countered regardless. Yep. And I would rather my one of the River Boas again get countered because I need to start using my mana to play more spells, so I don't really have time to leave it regenerate. And Ledgewalker should still be a pretty solid card here with the hexproof. And again, I want to try to play around spell stutter as much as possible. Just hate that I had to play an entire challenge with a deck I didn't want. Start by attacking. And then play another River Boa, I think. Leave up regenerate. Oh, cast down on the Nettle Sentinel. Now I could just go. I can still just go play River Boa, leave up regenerate, and then just. I can also go play Ledgewalker, play Rancor, but then that just trades with something. I don't hate just play River Boa pass here. I guess then I get crushed by Snuff Out. I can also play two threats. Because this dies to Snuff Out anyway. I can just play like I guess I can't really play two threats. I could play River Boa plus Rancor the River Boa. It's possible that they just don't have a Snuff Out, but it's also very possible that they do have one. Just gonna go Ledgewalker into Rancor. They're F6'd. Yeah, I could have resolved Riverboa there, but not sure. Just went for this. I guess they can flash and spell stutter to trade. 4 cards left. I think I'm gonna pit skulk because if they spell stutter this, maybe I just don't pit skulk this turn. Just gonna just Riverboa, play around spell stutter still. Biko is known to hold on to the spell stutters forever. Results? Whoa. Snuff out the Riverboa? Oh, Agony Warp it. Okay. He has been known to hold on to spell stutter indefinitely. Let's attack. See if he flashes in spell stutter to trade. Yep. Okay. We're still gonna get to turn this on, so hopefully no second spell stutter. We get to hit for 1 or for 2. Gotta be so careful about what deck you register. Let's go Pit Skulk. Guess I could have gone Rancor first, but I want to Rancor up the Pit Skulk. They have the Snuff Out. They're down to 9. There's no, you can't play around the Snuff Out, though. Nothing you can really do, like, cost 0 mana, so. Cast Ninja. And Snuff Out? Oh, jeez. Now they get to draw a card. They're down to 5, but they get to draw a card here. I mean, this deck is just so much better than this deck. It's like just the cards are just all such higher quality than our cards. Yeah. There's no way. They get to draw 3 cards next turn. Okay. Let's go Gutshot Young Wolf. Take out some Hungers. Some Vault Scourges. Nest Invader. Should I just take out the Hungers like all together? Savage Swipe is a little sketchy again against Snuff Out and stuff. Sometimes it's necessary though. I'll just try it like this. Kind of over this challenge, honestly. Let's just run it. Could probably concede anyway, given that Biko is 3-2. Can give Biko some good prizes and just chalk this one up as a misclick register. Play the 2-power thing on 1. This hand's actually pretty good though. Oh god, am I gonna get Snuff Out here? I think I'm just gonna attack and play 2 creatures. Looks like they're not F6, so I think he has Snuff Out most likely. Would rather just play out the creatures first anyway. I can Rancor up like maybe the Young Wolf. They might go Augur here. Cast down. Okay. So now we go Rancor this. If they go for Snuff Out, I'm going to go for Vines. Just because I don't want my Rancor to be gone forever. Okay, nice. Attack for 5, then play a Young Wolf. Having this Gut Shot is huge. Not sure if it's going to be enough, though. That's a problem. Suffocating Fumes. That's also a problem. Let's go land. Attack with everything. They have the Fumes. Do I want to attack with this Young Wolf? They're just going to go block here, take 5, and I'm not going to Vines. I guess I could Vines. Just kill the Augur. I think I like it. they're down to 8. They have a Fumes, but Young Wolf's not that bad against Suffocating Fumes just because it comes back. And Fumes doesn't even kill Nettle Sentinel either. So if they just like Fumes on attack, yeah, they save some damage, but they're going to Fumes right now. This is fine. Then I just get to Rancor. I guess they could have Snuff Out, but... Oh, there's Hunger? Jeez. So they could have Snuff Out for sure. What do I want to resolve? The Hunger or the Rancor? Definitely would rather resolve Rancor. Campo, really gonna come into the stream and root for Biko? Come on. If I just go for Rancor, Biko goes Snuff Out, go to 4. That's pretty bad for me. I can attack just for 1. Yeah, there we go, Kent. That's what I'm talking about. I can attack and then go for Hunger to hit for 4. And then if they Snuff Out, then I can still resolve Rancor. I guess I like that. Maybe just going for the Rancor into plus Hunger there would have been correct. But I still think this is like enough if I just do it this way. Now they can no longer Snuff Out for life. If we win this game, we're unfortunately on the draw, but we can win. Oh, geez. Not like this. Well, they need another land plus a removal spell. And they concede. Okay. Got him. Let me see. Can I talk to him right now? I guess I can talk to him just like after sideboarding. I think we just run it back. Not sure how like it's legal to prize split here, but let me ask him. Trying to find out how it works. Because Biko is 3-2 and I'm 2-3. You can only split on the finals. Summon divide. But Wizards only allows on the finals of a challenge. I don't think it's allowed. Let's just play it out. Last thing I want to do is basically be like a cheater. Not sure. I think we should just play it out. Whatever. I mean, if I 3-3, I guess I can technically still top 32. Probably just gonna lose though. This hand is really good though. He just has wilds. If we can win with this hand. I want to lead Nettle. Because if they tap out for Augur next turn, I can like Savage Swipe it plus Young Wolf, which is really good. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to split technically if it can like mess up other records, which it certainly could. So if they have Snuff Out, we get wrecked, but that's like basically true like this entirety of this match, like of this matchup. Like there's nothing I can do about that anyway, so they're just Snuff Outing right now. Interesting. So now I want to play around Spell Stutter Sprite. I'm just gonna Nest Invader here, I think. Just want to make them hold up Spell Stutter, make him hold up Spell Stutter and not be able to cast it. Wow, down to 12. We're doing damage here. All right, now I need to just play spells, I think. So let's play Quarian Ranger, Spell Stutter, I assume. No. I told you, Biko is known to hold on to Spell Stutters indefinitely. Like forever. Yeah, see? We don't have much left. Those snuff outs were interesting. They just don't want to get blown out by like vines or something. We got him down to 12, but that's all from his own stuff. Gurmag Angler. That's a problem. That is a problem. Ah, land. Classic. Just with this deck. I think I'm blocking the Gurmag Angler to open up the possibility of Savage Swipe. Relic. Interesting. So now they can Relic away our Young Wolf. So there goes that line. All right, I'm just taking here then. Really brought in the Relic. Interesting. Oh, Biko is Biso? Well, I've always called him Biko. I'll stick with it. He only has one card in hand. Okay. Can chump here next turn, maybe. Got him down to 10. No spell stutter, no counterspell. Wow. Okay. I can still win this somehow. Relic does answer the Young Wolf, but not attacking with Gurmag. Interesting. Okay. Another Pit Skulk. If I attack with all of these, they block this Pit Skulk, take 2. Just have to pass. Is he just not tapping Relic? He should be, yeah, he should be tapping Relic. Not attacking with Gurmag, interesting. No Ninja? Okay. Just do nothing basically. Fumes right now. Okay, and then they're gonna Relic away the Young Wolf. Sure. They should pop Relic for sure. Yep. Rancor. I think I want to wait because then I can go Savage Swipe here, then Rancor, then attack for 6. Could have played another 1/1 Pit Skulk, but I don't like that, I don't think. Nice land. Okay, he's a little bit. Oh, preordain. No. Bottom, bottom? One top, one bottom. Okay. It's probably another like spell stutter and attacking. Ugh. That is sketchy. We go to 5. Not ideal. There's a gut shot. Okay. This basically has to work. I don't think it will. Okay. That worked. I could just not attack. I think I'm supposed to attack though. I should have played. Not sure. I think I'm supposed to go for it. He put a card on top though. That's what I'm scared about. Okay, is that a removal spell? We just lose. Yeah. GG's. Wouldn't have mattered. I didn't have the I didn't have the gut shot earlier, did I? When they spell stuttered me? No, I don't think I did. Oh, did he say something? I can't see anymore. Well, whatever. Oops. Don't want to drop. I want to just go back here. All right. Well, pretty bad record, but again, we were playing a deck that we didn't want to play, so that's just it was my fault for misclicking which deck to register, and really feels like a waste of a tournament. Would never have chosen to register Stompy. This is the deck we played. It's not even like worth it. I'm not gonna like go through and make changes because I haven't worked on this or didn't make any decisions. Just happened to get registered. Yeah, and I drew the gut shot later. Just wanted to make sure I didn't punt there. This is what I would have played. This is probably still what I would play. Maybe go back to having more Stonehorns somehow, but um, I think this deck is actually really good. I think it's pretty well positioned against blue black and affinity. It's possible I could have just played blue black or blue red Fae as well, but I kind of wanted to just show off and play this deck. Hopefully, do well with it. And it just sucked. Didn't get to do that. Didn't get to do that today. Um, but anyway, thank you so much for hanging out. I think we're gonna end here. Let me see if I can go on Twitch and let's see if we can raid anybody. Um, Nikachu is streaming. Who is there? Anybody else streaming Pauper right now? Can you tell me, chat? Who I don't know. Let me see. I have to go back to OBS. Tiago is streaming. Yeah, we can raid them. Oh my god. Let's raid them. So I do slash raid and then the name, right? Hey, the Campo, thanks for following. Do I slash raid and then their channel name or I just do Tiago. I just do it like this. Okay, nice. Looks like we're raiding. Oh, and then I have to click raid now. See, I'm still a noob. Cool. Anyways, I think we're rating. Anyways, that'll about do it for this YouTube video. If you like this content, please consider subscribing. You can check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/SnapOutGames if you want to watch live, and sub to the YouTube channel. It really helps me out. So thanks so much for that. And we'll see you next time.